my colleagues, my friends from IT industry. As Mr. Sahu has said, we are the manufacturers, we are the first manufacturer for CCTV cameras in India. Everyone believes that these cameras are all being imported. So we are the first one. It is the most difficult part to explain whether we are actually manufacturing it or not. So I just try to cover a few things. I'll just tell you about the company where we started off. We started off with the manufacturing of CCTV accessories. And that too also started with a kind of a story. I started my business career at a very young age of 25. I started with manufacturing of push-button telephones and EP boxes. And something went wrong in a partnership business and I was out of the business. So I had to do something. I started doing sales and marketing of EP boxes, CCTV cameras. And I did one of the installations at one of the big export houses. And at that time, the CCTV was at such an early stage that there was a huge number of cables coming to the table of the owner of that export house. So when I went to hand over the project to him, he fired me out. He said, today everything is being automated. All the TVs are with remote and you have put all this on my table because I have to operate with my hand. So there we started off. There came the idea of making a remote operated switcher. So where the company started 11 years back with manufacturing of one of the accessories, remote operated switches. Today switches are also obsolete. The technology is moved ahead, but we started off with that. I have been also instrumental in today the caller ID is a very common feature we talk about. But I was the first person in India to introduce an indigenous caller ID in 1999. So when we gave an ad in Times of India and for the first time we had given some ad which was a Hindi ad going in a English newspaper. They said, telephone uthane se pehle janiye kaun call kar raha hai. And it was a kind of a history kind of a thing. Now today caller ID is nothing, but in 1998 we feel like we sold a box. Today we feel what kind of a joke we were doing with the people. But that was the idea which started off. So I'll just start with my presentation. We are the first Indian company to indigenously design and manufacture CCTV cameras in India. The complete range of the products have been designed, developed and is being manufactured in India. Technically, we are aligned with global organizations like Sony, Texas Instruments and Aptina. So Sony in 2008, Sony was looking for some partner in India for starting manufacturing of these products in India. Basically the board camera which goes inside the camera, the heart of the camera. So they approached everyone but nobody was ready to start the manufacturing of that product. And incidentally we saw that product with one of the distributors in one of the exhibitions. And so in that way we started the manufacturing of these cameras. We have been chosen as a best security company by Electronics for You, one of the oldest magazines in electronics domain for 3 years in a row for 2009, 10 and 11. We strictly follow the principles of quality control. We are ISO 9001 2008 certified. We have all international certifications on our products, CE, FCC. We do all manufacturing is on ROHS, which is cloud-led manufacturing. So, as I was telling you, we started manufacturing of these cameras in 2008. Before that, we were only doing the accessories like video amplifiers, switches, power supplies, UDP balloons. So, in 2008 we started, and you see that heart was a size of 32 by 32 mm. But that was such a big news. That technology was such a thing. We were able to get Mr. Tatsuya Ode, Divisional Managing Director of Sony Electronics, to launch this product in India. We launched it in Indian Heritage Center on 24th July 2008 and we got a Sony Managing Director to launch this product in India. In 2009, we launched a product by the name of OmniServe Surveillance on Mobile. So you were able to get your CCTV footages available on your mobile. We were one of the first few companies world over who launched this technology. And on a channel perspective in 2010, because there is a big domain of products which are there in CCTV. So there are products which we need to compete with the Chinese importers also. Then there are big brands like Sony, Samsung, Pelco, Infinova. So to decipher those products, and then in China we came up with 3 sub-brands, Elegant and Bravura. So I was basically a low-end market segment to compete with the Chinese products and some of the few brands coming from Taiwan. The Elegant is for the mid segment and the Bravura is for the high-end segment where the specification, the product compliances, the features are comparable to any of the leading brands. Well, either we talk about Sony, Samsung, anyone. In 2012, we launched the IP cameras. So we started with analog cameras as the technology moved ahead. So in last year, in 2012, we launched IP cameras by the name of Jet Secure is the sub-brand for the IP camera series. So again, we were the first company to launch the indigenously manufactured IP cameras. And then we made a kind of a history. Everybody goes to China to buy products. In December last year, there is a China Protection Security Fair, which is one of the biggest security shows happening world over. We launched one of the DVRs at China in Beijing. So we are wearing this tri-color chunni and a kurta at -6 degrees. So we launched it as a made in India product in China. So everybody is buying from China. We went and launched this product in China. So this year we have started to give the better service to our customers. We have launched a IVRS enabled customer support center. So we have a 6-seater call center to support our dealers, distributors and the end users. And since these cameras have to be now viewed on the internet, on mobile or on the remote side, so earlier we need to have a static IP. So we launched our own DDNS service with a complete DDNS management system this year, 2 months back. So by the name of Sparsh DDNS Express Services. So now you don't need to have a static IP to view these cameras over the internet. With this, our DDNS service on any internet connection, even through a dongle also you can view these pictures on a remote site. So for last 5 years, we have been consistently growing for more than 50%. So when we started the manufacturing of cameras in 2008, we have almost grown 12 times in last 5 years. So we have been growing almost more than 50%, whereas the market trend is around 30% of the annual growth in CAGR. In this journey, we have been recognized by various forums like Where India also. Where India has also awarded us as the most trusted ICT brand of India for last 2 years. I talked about DFI in 2009, 10, 11. We got Frost and Sullivan Award for Entrepreneurial Company of the Year. We got ET now India Mart. This was the award done by Economic Times along with India Mart for Leaders of Tomorrow. So we won in the category of electrical and electronics. So then we got this NCN award last year. We got this Dun and Bradstreet award for starting electronics hardware manufacturing. When we started manufacturing of these cameras in 2009, we got this from NCN. Now the product portfolio includes IP cameras, the complete range of IP cameras starting from basic dome till box cameras, varifocal dome cameras, Vandal cameras, video encoders, and in all the resolutions, megapixels, V1, VGA, then analog cameras from 420 TV lines till 1000 TV lines, speed dome cameras both in analog and IP range, standalone DVRs from 4 channels till 32 channels, NVRs, hybrid DVRs, video management system. We have a video management system which is on-web compliant and it can support multiple brands, unlimited number of cameras. We are also one of the on-web members also. Then we have mobile DVRs, ATM DVRs specifically designed for ATMs, digital video encoders, and then accessories include the keyboards for controlling the speed domes, power supply, switches, UTP balloon, housing, mounts. So in all we can say we are the complete CCTV company. If you talk with one of the any brand, they might be only doing IP cameras. There might be some other companies who might be doing only analog cameras. There might be companies who might be doing both the ranges, but you will not find all the kind of accessories available with them. So we are doing the complete range. You will find IP camera companies who don't have a VMS. We have our own VMS also. We have the complete, whatever you can think in CCTV, we have everything. So we are a complete CCTV company. So how is our distribution channel structure? So we have 4 levels. We starting with distributors, then dealers, and then comes the system integrator. There is almost 8 to 12% margin at each level, depending upon various product ranges, maybe which are at the lower range, so there will be the margins will be less. There might be some project ranges where the margins will be more. So this is the how we are structuring out the channel. So we have a pan-India coverage. So we have a strong presence in all major cities. We have our own offices in Kolkata, Mumbai, Coimbatore. We have more than 20 distributors covering 20 states. We have almost 1,500 dealers and system integrators. So we have now started doing exporting these cameras. We are exporting to almost 10 countries. We have a presence in Vietnam. We have presence in Dubai, Muscat, Oman. We have very recently started a subsidiary in US by name of Sparsh Security System LLC. So we are looking not only at the Indian market, we are looking at the world market in a big way. So what we are looking for here, we are looking for channel expansion in Gujarat, Rajasthan, Chhattisgarh, Kerala, Karnataka, Bihar, and Himachal Pradesh, where we don't have distributors as of now. We have some presence through dealers, but we don't have an organized channel like this, which I talked about distributor, dealer, and all those things. So we have an opportunity to build this business channel and offering the best products at a most competitive price. In all the domains we can have, even in the lowest domain where we have to compete with Chinese product, we have the complete range of products. We have very recently announced a new range to compete with that. In retail market by Sparsh Prime, which we have not covered incidentally, I just forgot. Sparsh Prime is a new range which we have launched. So we are looking for new business groups and partners. So the go-to-market strategy is strictly through channels. We don't do any direct business. Everything is being done through SIs. We don't do any direct installations. We don't entertain anyone. Where we have distributors, we don't make dealers. Everything goes through distributors. So we have a fixed structuring in channels, distributor, dealer, system integrator, and then comes the end user. What we are offering on the services side is that we have a regional service centers. We have a service center in Mumbai, Kolkata, Coimbatore, New Delhi, Noida. We have a corporate office, so we have a big repair facility in Noida. And all these centers, all these service centers are doing component level repairs. So we have a component level repairs available in all the zones. So we offer support for all technical repairs. As I told you, we have a call center for giving support on how to configure your DVRs. If you need any information on the product, if you need any support, we have a pre-sales team which can support you for any of the projects on making the tenders, on making the compliances. So we have and we do whatever projects we do on project logging basis. So if we log a project with any partner, we don't do it with any other partner. And by God's grace, we are having a good range of system big companies where we are working with. We are working on lot many projects on SCL Info Systems. We have done majorly State Bank of India, UBI, Karnataka Bank, Karur Vysya, Federal Bank. We have done almost more than 2,000 banks with SCL Info Systems under Sparsh brand. So we are working with almost all major companies who are coming into system integration. We even support on the products which have been obsolete. We are giving the services for all the products. So we are giving the remote support also through TeamViewer. If the partner is not able to configure the systems on the remote sites, even for the smaller dealers who don't have those kind of capabilities for configuring the DVRs or how to configure the modems, so we give even the support through TeamViewer on the remote side. All those supports have been provided. Apart from this, since now we were one of the few companies who have started manufacturing in this domain, so we have started. I, on my personal front, I gathered few of the other manufacturers in this domain, and we have started an association by the name of Security Promotion Group of India, where we are trying to promote security, more manufacturing into this domain. And we were one of the co-organizers, SPGI was one of the co-organizers for security show which has been done by ITPO. And for big boom to Made in India, we are taking a India pavilion in one of the biggest security shows in Gulf in January, Intersect Dubai. And we have taken a grant of around 65 lakhs rupees from Ministry of Commerce, where the 50% of the booth cost is being geared by the government for that. So that is one of the, and we started this association only 10 months back. We are working with Alcina on various clusters also for developing clusters for manufacturing of these equipments in India. We are registered with DGSND. DGSND is coming up with this. So RC has not come yet. RC can come any day, but the registration has already been done. We are registered with Kendriya Bhandar. We are registered with NSIC. We are registered with Lagan, that is Madhya Pradesh, Lagu Udyog. So we have a registration. Already registrations are in place at these places. The key installations include all major banks. We have some major installations at airports. Goa Airport, Amritsar Airport Cargo Division, Indira Gandhi International Airport, ATC Tower. Then we have DVR installed at Jammu Airport, Srinagar Airport. Then all major PSU banks, PNB, Indian Bank, UBI, UCO. So these are few of the major installations. Bharat Petroleum is one of the biggest customers. GAIL, we have done many projects for GAIL also. Lovely Professional University is one of the biggest projects where we have done more than 800 cameras along with SCL. So this is all our, we have a global presence. I told you about various countries where we are already exporting, plus we have dealers all around the country. Thank you.